Folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So Alabama's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there on a second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll hand it off. He finds some space. He's past the marker and still going. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. To throw, it's Simpson. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. We'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. You bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense running the 13th play on this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Has a pass to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire first quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over to the sidelines just looking for answers.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up the line of scrimmage.
Play action here on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Scanning the field. It's Manning. And the completion made. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17th. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver. Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
To throw, it's Manning. Far over the middle.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. He'll hand it off. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tide.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Back in motion now. To throw, it's Manning. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Pass complete. It's second down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The tight end has got it. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here,
the pass rush gets home. And a quick timeout call about the offense after the play. Takes the field in the final seconds of half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out. It's Moore. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Fire to the right side, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Send the back in motion. On the ground, it's Young. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Punting ready to boot it away.
Number 38 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
It's a shotgun run call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. But now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Manning. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Testing the right side here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around. Edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They beat the blitz there, but the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To the air. It's Simpson. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And they do pick up first down yardage. Set out now at the 44.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here's the second down play. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Throw to the running back in the flat. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The punt team making their way on the field. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Quick pass. The catch is made. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Back's got it again. Tackle made after just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. That's reeled in. It's Baxter. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Back to throw. It's Manning. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got it for a 3-yard loss. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Texas. The quarterback takes it in himself.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. That'll bring up 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, what a grab! They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for a late, deep throw. This one is broken out and falls incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Let's go! This might be for the ball game. Looking deep for late game heroics. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really